Have you ever had a situation where you walk in the store, you don't even know how to choose the right makeup for you, which brand it is, what formula, finish, shade, end up buying something that you just wasn't perfect for your skin? Hello you guys, my name is Shensi V, and today I am going to be showing you guys 7 tips on how to choose the right foundation for your face. Tip number 1, identify your skin type. Okay, first, think about your issues and work with it, not against it. You should always tailor your foundation search around your specific skin concerns. Whether it's a health issue like eczema or just wanting to have a glowy and luminous look. Also, don't just follow a brand because of an influencer. You always want to think about your skin specific needs. Only decide if the right foundation is actually right fit for you from the ingredients that it has and also the skin type that you have. Now, our main skin types are dry, oily, and also a combination of both. Now, you have to think about the issues that you have, like dullness, dehydration, breakouts, and sensitivity. Now, if you're trying to find a foundation just to cover up redness, but you don't know that you have comedogenic, it can cause acne flare-ups if you are prone to breakouts. Tip number 2, determine your undertones. I recommend looking on your exposed area first, which is your body. Now, if your chest and shoulders are more like red and pink, then you have pink undertones. If you have golden, peach, and yellow, then you have warmer undertones. Always have your face match your body. Keep in mind, it has nothing to do how dark or light your complexion is. Any color has a cool, warm, and neutral. Now, if you're just not really sure, just stick with the neutral and you are. So be strategic and what issues you want to address the most. Now, if you have redness, foundations with yellow bases can really offset that. Now, if you have blue under eye bags, now pink or peach shades can really help that. So shade matching is always the safest way to do it all. When you're trying to pick out foundations, you always want to just test it out there so you can see your undertones and what matches with your face. Just experiment different shades and see what you like. How I usually do it, I usually put a dot on my face right here and a dot on my neck. If I kind of like blend it out a little bit, like downwards, then that's how I know that it's the right shade for me. So I try not to put too much, like the whole thing on my face, but that's how I do it. Okay, tip number 3, go for liquid and oil-free formulas. Now, choosing a formula depends on if you want liquid, cream, or powder. And it all just depends on your complexion, of course. And also deciding if you want a matte look or you want a sheer look. I personally use liquid foundation. Even if you are oily, I would still use liquid foundation. Water and oil are basic ingredients that your skin naturally produces and has. So when the natural oil comes out, liquid will sit on your skin way better than the powder. Powder or mineral foundations can work for oily complexions. You should really avoid them if you suffer from dryness. Also, a tip that you are in a specific climate like dry and cool environment, just because powder actually turns darker when it is wet, like from your sweat. Now, if you have sensitive breakup prone skin, liquid and cream foundations with oil-free formulas might be better for you. Look for products that are non-comedogenic. I can't pronounce it. Look for products that are non-comedogenic. It means that a product is specifically formulated not to clog pores. Nowadays, they are now putting active acne-fighting ingredients in your makeup. It really helps from picking your makeup for you, so you don't have to worry too much when finding a foundation. Now, that ingredient I'm talking about is the salicylic acid, so look for that in there. Now, if you have a combination skin, dry and oily, your foundation right now is probably okay. Just make sure you have good skincare routine and you are good. And I'll probably be linking that somewhere in my video. Tip number 4, consider your coverage needs. Now, when you're choosing a coverage level, how much do you want your natural skin color to show up? Because some foundations out there are way thicker than others, and that's very important when picking a foundation. Because do you have a lot to cover up, or do you want to just show more of your natural skin? Now, if your answer is a lot, then you might need a lighter foundation or even a good tinted moisturizer. Different formulas can give you a dewy skin or a matte look, but you always want to know your end goal. Now, if your answer is not a lot, then you might need a medium coverage foundation, so you can actually build fuller coverage. You can actually make your foundation look more sheer if you mix it with your favorite moisturizer and apply it with a damp beauty blender. Instead of brushing it, you want to tap it. Now, tip number 5. Don't assume that full coverage is the answer to uneven texture. If you are dealing with textural issues like acne scars or acne, heavier full coverage is not an answer. You're just not letting your skin breathe. You are just actually clogging your pores even more. You need to have a lighter coverage so you can have your pores breathe. Actually, some people has bigger pores than others. That is why it is best to smooth out the surface of your skin before you put your foundation on. The key is actually addressing your particular issues for your skin separately for a natural look that allows your skin to breathe throughout the day. Now, tip number 6. Samples are always gonna be your best friend. If you go to the store, you might want to have a little sample that they have, just so you know if the right thing for you, the right formula, does it make you break out or anything like that. Like if you live in a climate where part of the season can be really dry and other season can be humid, then you're gonna have to have the 2 different foundations, okay? Because your skin will change in different seasons. It can close up and it can be a lot bigger in different climates. Also, if you are oily or dry, like it just depends on your skin type, and sometimes your skin type can change throughout the year, especially during the summer and the winter. Tip number 7. Application is the key. It's not actually finding the right formula, it's how you actually apply it. For example, like using a brush or your fingers or a damp sponge, it all can depend on how you put it on. You brush it, you tap it, or pat. It all just depends how you apply your makeup. It can be a full coverage and you're just not applying it correctly. It can just look different than how you actually want it to look like. So remember, if you actually found the perfect foundation for you that is perfectly fit for your skin type, make sure that you apply it with the right tools, like the brush, your sponge, and if you decide to use your hands or your fingers, make sure that they are clean and make sure your tools are always clean and sanitized before you use it on your skin. So you guys, thank you for watching till the end of this video. I hope that helped you in some sort of way. If you have any questions at all, don't hesitate to leave a comment down below. And also, if you actually enjoyed this video and you learned something from it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below and also comment that you have subscribed. I cannot wait to educate you all about beauty. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to smash that like button down below, subscribe to my channel, and click that notification bell down below to get notified for my next upcoming videos. Without further ado, I'll see you guys on my next one. Mwah.